Hi, this is CNY Woman Knits and Crochets, also known as Mindy. I was asked by a viewer to do a granny square tutorial. I'm going to show you the way I do it. I do not flip my work. You can flip your work if you want your granny squares perfectly square. And if you're looking for a tutorial on perfectly square granny squares, I suggest you go to Juan the Yarn Addict and look at his perfectly square one. I'm just going to do the traditional one. So you start with your yarn end. You're going to make a loop. Then you're going to pull some yarn through the loop, giving you a slip knot. You're going to put your hook into the slip knot. Then you're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And make sure you catch all your plies. Then what you're going to do is go into the very first stitch and do a slip stitch. So now you have a ring with an end. What you can do is crochet over this end, and that'll help you out. So now what you're going to do is chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. This counts as your first double crochet. Then you'll be crocheting around this circle. So you're going to be doing a double crochet, and then you'll do a third double. Then you'll do your third stitch, which is also a double crochet. And you'll notice I'm catching the end of that yarn as I'm going. Now, you can either chain 2 or chain 3, depending on what you're more comfortable with. I chain 2 because I think I have enough room. Whatever you're more comfortable with. So I've chained 2. Now I'm going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, make sure I got all my plies here. And then you're going to chain 2. 1, 2. Then you're going to do 3 more double crochets. Chain 2, and then do 3 more double crochets. There's 1, 2, gotta catch all my plies. And there's my third double crochet. Okay, then you're going to chain 2. 1, 2, and you're going to join to the top of your chain 3 with a slip stitch. So let's look at what we've got here. Ignore the end. We've got 4 sets of 3 double crochets or granny clusters. Now what you're going to do is you want to get to the next chain 2 space. So you're going to do that by looking at your work, and you're going to slip stitch across 2 stitches. So slip stitch, then slip stitch again. Then you're going to slip stitch into that chain 2 space, and you're going to chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet. You will then do 2 more double crochets into that chain 2 space. Then you're going to chain 2 or 3, depending on what you decided. I'm chaining 2 because that's what I did in my previous round. Then I'm going to do 3 double crochets, and what I'm doing here is forming a corner. So I've made a corner. What you'll continue to do is you'll do a chain 1 now, and then you're going to do another corner. So you'll do 3 double crochets, and then you'll chain 2 and do 3 double crochets. So I've chained 2. Now I'm doing my second set of double crochets. And then you're going to chain 1. Then you're going to do another corner. So you will do 3 double crochets, chain 2, and do 3 double crochets. And that makes your corner. There's my chain 2. Gotta do a double crochet, 3 double crochets to finish off the corner. You'll notice sometimes I tug down on those stitches so I have a little more space to work. Then once you get your corner done, you're going to chain 1, and then we're on our final corner. So I'm going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets to make my corner. So I made my 3 double crochets. I'm going to chain 2 for the corner. And I'm going to do 3 double crochets. Okay, now you've got to bridge that gap. So you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to find the top of your chain 3, and you're going to go in there with a slip stitch. Okay, now let's look at what we've got. We have a granny square. This is the end of the second round, and you can see there's corners on it. So now I'm going to do part of a third round for you. Again, we're going to look at our work, and we want to go to the first chain 2 space to start our corner. But to get there, we have to slip stitch 2 stitches. There's 1, 2. Then we're going to slip stitch into that corner space, and we're going to chain 3. This counts as our first double crochet. Then to make our corner, we're going to do 2 more double crochets. We're going to chain 2 for a corner space. We're going to do 3 more double crochets. Then we're going to chain 1. Then we've got this space on the side where our chain 1 was, and we're going to do 3 double crochets into that space. So this is a side, not a corner. Oops, didn't catch all my plies. Let's try that again. That's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, Then we're going to chain 1. Then we're going to do another corner. I'm going to stop here because that's the basics of doing a granny square. You're going to continue with putting in your corner of 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. You're going to chain 1. Then you're going to go into this space created by the chain 1 on the last row, and you're going to do 3 double crochets on the side. Then you're going to chain 1. Then you're going to come down here and do another corner, and that you keep going all the way until you get to the last space. So you'll have done a corner, chained 1, done 3 double crochets into the side, chained 1, and then you're looking to bridge the gap. So you need to go into the top of your chain 3 and do a slip stitch. Then you're going to do 2 slip stitches to get you over to the chain 2 space, and then you're going to do a corner and start your next round. So that's how easy it is to do a granny square. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, if you want to learn how to flip your work, you can go to Juan the Yarn Addict's channel, and he has a perfectly square granny square. I think this is adequate for what I do, but it can get a little skewed to the left. But if you are making small squares, you'll be okay. If you make a bigger square, you may get some skewing, but just keep an eye on it. I think you'll be okay. Have a great day, everybody.